Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Zero Hour, the Shake and Bake Show, starring me, Mr. Kundig, and my colleagues who actually aren't here right now. I tried radioing for them. I don't know what was going on. Hey, listen, I don't always like starting off the show with an apology, but what I realize is that we must not have produced an episode of the Shake and Bake Show last week. I didn't get a call on the radio to come in and deliver my usual brand of hilarity. So I want to say I'm sorry, because moving forward, it's really important that the administrative team and staff members and members of the Shake and Bake Show going forward, we produce a weekly show for you so you get up-to-date announcements, things that we're thinking about, and like I said, a little bit of humor here and there. So I promise you, moving forward, we will have episodes each week. I just don't know what happened last week, and I will investigate that, and we'll get down to the bottom. So, a couple quick announcements for you for this week. This is week 5. If you can believe, this is the 4th of October. I mean, we have made it now a month into school. So many good things are happening at Osseo Senior High School. I see Osseo excellence everywhere. It only takes a minute for you to just stop what you're doing and look around and seeing great things happen. So, unfortunately, I have to lead in with something that maybe is not so positive, which is oral hours. As you know, oral hours are given to students who are missing classes or portions of classes. So every 2 periods that are missed, that are unexcused, earns an oral hour, and then every 3 times that you are late to class will earn you an oral hour. And so in my little database that I get your perfect attendance and your good grades, and those are good positive things that I use to offset some of the bad things, which would be missing a class without a valid reason or being late to a class. And what I compute is a balance, and those of you who have a balance that's negative means that you owe me oral hours. What is an oral hour? Especially for our 9th grade. An oral hour is an act of service that you owe back to the school, to yourself, or to others, and that's because of truancy or for a handful of other things. The way you make those up, there's actually a lot of different ways, but the number one way you can make up oral hours is by working with your teachers on your academics. I want you to think through that. That is a win-win for everybody. By spending time with your teachers and building that relationship with your teachers and letting them get to know you better, that's going to motivate you to get to class on time. And your grades are going to improve, which is going to make you want to get to class even more. So that is the number one way. That's my most preferred method for you making up your oral hours, is by working with your teachers. And I would even challenge you to work with the teachers from the classes that you're missing. Now, they may not love that you're missing their class, but I want you to forge that relationship nonetheless, because at the end of the day, at the end of the trimester, a credit has got to be earned. And that means that you need to put your best foot forward. And if we haven't gotten it yet, let's work towards it now, okay? So my oral hour board is updated. My database is updated. Every administrator and counselor in the building has access to this information. So what do we do now that you have oral hours? You either can get them done quickly, or we come find you and you're going to get them done. So your goal in the next 4 weeks, if you have 1 oral hour or more, is to get that cleared as soon as possible. I'm going to put out another video soon that will detail all of the different ways. I also sent out a Schoology update today that listed at least 6 different ways this week that you can make up an oral hour or more. Please make sure that you check that oral update. If you have questions, you can always come and see me. I'm usually in the hallways in the back hall during passing times, or I'm right at the CRC during lunches. Please only stop when you're heading towards lunch. I don't want to make you late to class to talk about attendance, okay? So with that, that's updated. But here's the other thing that you're not also going to love. Actually, 2 bad things in a row. That's not great. Another thing you're not going to love is the fact that I've got all your tardy data now, which means that something's coming. And I don't know if you sense it yet, but the hallways have been a little bit dirty. I'm getting ready to take out my broom. Have you thought about what that means yet? Hall sweeps. We're going to have hall sweeps soon. So please understand that those are going to be used every week. And as I see more or less tardiness, that determines how many hall sweeps that I call in a week. So I don't want you to be part of that experience, because that's not genuinely a good experience. I want you in class without the need for a hall sweep, but I do find that it is kind of effective. So I would be checking me out in the halls, because you're going to know when it's time for a hall sweep. I need you in class, every day on time. That is rule number 1. If you can do that, hall sweeps don't matter for you, and I'll deal with everyone else. Okay? So watch out for hall sweeps. The oral hour board was updated. Another thing with academics is we have mid-tries coming up. Week 6 is just around the corner. We have conferences next Wednesday, the 10th, and that following Monday, the 15th of October. We really encourage your families to come alongside you when you walk through these spaces and meet with teachers. This is our midpoint in the trimester for you to get on track or stay on track or even excel beyond where you are in your academics. That partnership between school and your home and your family is critically important to your success. Please encourage your families to come to our parent learning conferences. Also, we have lots of clubs and opportunities in the school that you can take part of. I encourage you to get involved in something in the school, be it through our excellent sports or the variety of musical performances and drama performances that we have, or through clubs and other activities. One of which is the Media Club, which meets Tuesdays and Thursdays in the morning, and they produce a show on their own called Osseo TV. They are in their second season of producing Osseo TV, and I am very happy and proud to announce and segue over to our first episode of Osseo TV for the school year. Take a look.
Welcome back to Season 2 of Good Day Osseo. I am your 2018-2019 host, Emily. If you guys want to join Media Club and be on our show, we'd love to have you. We have meetings every Tuesday and Thursday. And let's see what we have for our show today.
Hi, everybody. My name is Michelle Masnick, and I work in the Career Resource Center. People call me Maz, so if you are around and you want to just say, hey, Maz, please feel free. Wanted to just tell you a little bit about what we do in the CRC, questions that we get at the very beginning of the year. I'll give you our top 3. First one is, where should I apply to college? How do I go to college? Those sorts of things. How do I send my transcript? So we can help with that. Next would be ACT questions, so questions about how to register to take it again, that sort of thing, or preparation for it. So we can help with that. And then finally, how am I going to pay for college is probably the biggest question that we get. So we have scholarship information. We can help with financial aid stuff. Wanted to also show you that when you walk into the CRC, there's a book here that says career speakers, college speakers, speakers and stuff. We have mini sessions. We have career speakers. We have colleges that come in. Lots of different stuff flows in and out of the CRC. So if you're interested in anything that has to do with life after high school, whether it be a college rep or a military session, something like that, this is where you'd sign up to do that. Thanks for watching. Have a really good day.
Hello everybody, my name is Didier Tipu Jr., Showtime Didier. This is a new TV show called Osseo Under the Spotlight, where we take outstanding Osseo athletes and we get to know them personally for the public to know who the outstanding athletes at the school are. So, I'm here with my main man, Reggie Dupree. Tell him what's up. Yup. How you feeling? Good. Yup. Thank you. Glad to have you on the show. I know that my man, Reggie, you see him on the field, #1. They always shout his name out. Yeah. So, Reggie do his thing, but we know what he does on the field. We want to get to know who he is, under the helmet, under the pads, know what he like to do in his free time. So, let's go. What's your favorite kind of music?
Hip-hop.
Hip-hop. I like it. I feel it. So, in hip-hop, who's your favorite artist?
K-Dot. You know why, though?
Why?
K-Dot, he's a lyrical genius. He writes poetry in his music.
I feel it. K-Dot, that's a, I don't know about that, man. K-Dot voice be a little too high for my blood.
What?
That's what I'm saying, but alright. Now, might be an obvious question, but I still have to ask, what's your favorite sport? Football?
Born. I was playing it since I could play, like 7, 6. So yeah, it's been something I always play, but I play baseball too. Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite brand? I see you rocking some Adidas.
I'm rocking Adidas.
You know, Nike hoodie on.
Nike.
What's your favorite?
Champion.
Champion.
Look, I was rocking Champion before a Champion even got popular, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so I used to have like champion everything, because you used to get champion at Walmart.
Exactly.
Right? So that's what people didn't know.
My brother, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Really white blue?
Cool blue, you know? I don't never drink red Gatorade. I don't drink white Gatorade. I always drink blue
That's
Gatorade.
true. I feel it. Where you like to shop, my man?
See, most people would probably guess PacSun.
Okay.
But I'm going to let everybody know. You can't go to PacSun because too many people go there. If you don't want to be wearing the same clothes as everybody, you got to shop online. Whatever.
I like it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. All right, my man, what's your dream college? Like, what you want to do?
If I could go to any college I wanted to, it would probably be like somewhere in California, like
Cali?
Yeah.
You want to go to Cali?
Yeah, somewhere in Cali. Like if I go to Stanford, yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what you want to major in when you go to Stanford?
Engineering.
Engineering. What kind of engineering? Do you know?
Mechanical.
Mechanical.
Yeah.
Why you love mechanical
I
engineering?
mean, you gotta take what makes the most bank, you know? I'm not trying to be a broke boy, you know?
Mechanical engineering. Okay, I like it. I like it. Now, what's your goals in life? You know, because you want to go to college, you want to study mechanical engineering. What do you want to do beyond that? What are your goals in life?
I'm just trying to become really successful within myself. Like, I don't need all that popularity or all that. I just want to be successful. I can be rich, but I don't have to be famous with it. So, you know, I'm just worrying about me.
So, our Osseo football team, who's the best player on the team? You got to answer me this one. Who's the best player?
I'm gonna say, I can't answer that question.
You can't answer it? The people want to know who's the best. Who's the one
All right,
person?
if I can give it to someone who plays more than one sport, I'll put it like that. Who plays more than one sport, who I think is good at other sports, I'd give it to, it's between like 4 people though.
Okay, let me name
I give it to Jake Hill,
Okay,
Elijah Barlew,
got it.
Steve Urell.
I don't know about Steve.
He got the sharpshooters type,
I
you
might
know?
give it to Steve-O.
So, and Ferg.
Ferg.
Yeah,
Fergie,
Ferg.
okay. Alright, now out of those 4 people, I'm gonna weigh in. I think the best one, I think I'm gonna give it to Jake Hill, because Jake Hill, man, if he was down south in Georgia, Texas, he could be a 3-star, something like that.
Yeah.
That man Jake can do it all.
Most definitely.
Barlew, he gonna hate me for this, but I don't know about Barlew. Barlew, he's smart up here. I don't know about on the field. Fergie, man, that's just a dog. Fergie play.
Yeah.
Steve. On the basketball court, he don't like to give it to the post. So, I don't know. He does it sometimes. As soon as you pass it to Steve, he gonna take it and shoot it.
I heard you.
All right. It was a pleasure to have you on the TV show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Now, for anybody else that would has any suggestions of who they'd like to have on the TV show, stop by in the hallway, let me know. I'll write it down, or we can take votes. And if there's any other questions that you want me to ask future guests, just let me know. All right? I'm out.
All right, guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week on episode 2, season 2.
So that was season 2, episode 1 of Osseo TV. Be on the lookout next week for another great episode of Osseo TV filmed by our students for our community. If you want to be a part of that, you can see Doug Erline. He's usually found in the blended classroom, which is where I am right now. With that said, I'm going to leave you to it. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you on a Shake and Bake episode soon.